What's up, guys? One day out and we are definitely fuller than it was yesterday. So today I will probably pull the food back a little bit. So all it means is less food volume and probably one less meal than I did yesterday. So the food structure will probably be the same. It's just I will actually do one less meal than I did yesterday, and that should put me in a perfect spot, to be honest. But again, I'll assess the pictures first. I'll see how things are looking, and then we'll take it from there. But actually, I really good night's sleep. I haven't slept for over 8 hours in quite some time, and this week I actually slept 3 times for over 8 hours. So I feel pretty refreshed today. I'm not gonna lie. So that's definitely a good sign. So we're proposing now a couple of rounds, and then we'll go for a little walk, and then I'll make breakfast ready, make meal one ready. Meg definitely isn't happy with me because I've done her too much cream of rice for a post-workout, so she's gonna have to take a little bit of food out for one of her meals or redo it. So we'll see. It's only 15 grams, but it still matters. Right, let's get it. So food-wise, I definitely want to run exactly the same again, but with even more food than yesterday, because you don't actually look like you've watered over in any way. You just look sharper, fuller and rounder. So one more day is absolutely needed, for sure. I've got actually, the Wi-Fi is terrible here, so I don't actually have any Wi-Fi, so we'll just have to wait to get your pictures over to fully be able to assess them. But you look tighter everywhere. So for the time frame I have with us all doing the daily show, this is literally perfect timing. So I'm excited, man. Update me now on Monday, get back to work after today's refeed. Second one back to back, I think it was definitely needed. And then we can see where we'll land on Monday. So Ali's actually in prep right now. It looks tremendous. Honestly, the changes that we're seeing are ridiculous. The same with Joe Gann as well. Just keeps on needing more food and more refeeds. So the biggest pain in the butt with us being here is electrics keep tripping, and as you can imagine, we need internet to work, so relying on 3G is not the one when you're trying to get on top of the work. So one day out, guys. Today's plan of action, I'm going to eat this meal now, which is meal number 1. We've actually got 10 grams of dark chocolate, 125 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of banana, 100 grams of strawberries, 20 grams of pistachio whey mixed with chocolate orange cream of rice, which is divine. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to review my pictures again, speak to Meg, and then we will devise a plan of action for the day. But more than likely today will be the same setup, apart from yesterday with 7 meals. Today we'll likely do 6. So that will be the only difference. So let's get it. Right, guys, so one day out, nothing changes. We've got the work phone, we've got the laptop, and we're cracking on with work. Clients are still competing, so there is quite a few clients that I still need to be replying to on a daily basis. So it pretty much never stops. Now, I've pretty much completed the majority of the work now. I'm going to check my work phone again in a moment just to see who else needs tending to. I've got Danny competing in IFBB Pro Wellness in a couple of weeks. I've got Christoph doing the 2-on-2 Pro as well, the 2-on-2 Pro class, and we've got Susie doing the IFBB Pro Bikini. So we've got a lot of pro athletes on it competing over the next few weeks, so I'm very much looking forward to it. So I'm just going to crack on with the rest of the plans for them, and I'll show you what Meg's doing in the kitchen, getting her chef on. How's it going? How's it going? Busy? Are you cracking on? Okay. Come and say hello. Right, so this is my one day out of Milan plan, provisional plan. Day 2 of loading, much less than last time, but this is certainly going to do the job. Lower protein, carbs are pretty moderate. Water reduced slightly. Normally I'm drinking 8 to 9 litres, so 6 litres today. Fats slightly up at 66 grams as well. So this will be spread across 6 meals. Whereas yesterday, as you would have seen on my YouTube, it would have been 7. So this is the macro breakdown. And then yesterday's macros breakdown is here for you. There you go. Boom. Right, my guys, so meal number 2 going down. And here we have 125 raw wheat rice, which is quite low volume, thanks to Meg. 200 grams of potatoes, and we do have 25 grams of avocado, 100 grams of chicken, 30 grams of asparagus, and 30 grams of mushrooms. So this will go down right now. I'm going to mix it all together, give it a good stir. I'm actually going to put 10 grams of almond butter on top. Now Meg's meal is ready on the pan right here. So she has her rice cake as well. So it's all ready to go for her. She just needs a spoon and she needs me to add her salt on top of it. So I always weigh out salt in a lot of pots like this, just so they're accurate with the sodium intake and the hydration. So pre-workout, she is going to get an extra hit of salt because it's needed, especially with the warm weather here. So that is how it's going to go down. I do have 50 grams of pineapple to go with this as well. And that is it, I believe. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check, but that's pretty much it. Now, today, plan of action is very simple. Food is getting lowered a little bit because we don't need quite as much. I am still holding a decent amount of fullness. I took pictures this morning with no water in me, and when I'm actually dehydrated, I'm a little bit flatter, but pictures still looked okay, ish. And I'm going to take more pictures later on at Alessandro's gym just to see a proper reference point. But this is Meg's meal with her pineapple that I'm going to put on the table for her. So the wife still gets looked after because she looks after me a lot. Right, guys, so this is meal number 2. We've got 100 chicken, 25 avocado, 10 almond butter, 200 grams of potato, 125 rice, 30 grams of asparagus, 20 grams of mushroom, and we've got 50 pineapple as well. So that's going to go down now. And then Meg has legs, so I will go down and pose, and I'll probably come home, chill, and I'll pick her back up. Right, we're outside a beautiful, beautiful cafe. You can tell it's family owned because there's a child in there, so I did have to give him a tip. But honestly, it's such a beautiful place. Everyone's so nice as well. So I'm going to enjoy my little shot of decaf coffee. Meg has a triple espresso, which is, let me tell you, we had this here the other day before training, and I felt I could walk through walls. So tomorrow show day, I will be having 2 coffees, one fasted first thing in the morning, and then one with meal 1. And I will get it from here because it's so good. So opens at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. job, Meg. We'll wake up, we'll pose, and then we'll have to go on the coffee run, which Meg loves coffee anyway, so she's not gonna be against that. How you doing?
No, I didn't used to like coffee, and then you introduced me to coffee in 2018.
I'm introduced to a lot of things, let me tell you that. Right, see you at the gym. Right, my guys, so we're back out of Sandro's after a round of posing. Meg is in there getting after it. Now, I am going to eat my meal 3, sorry, which is 150 prawn, 30 grams of veg, and 125 gram of rice, 100 banana, and 50 pineapple. Boom. Come on, Meg. Beautiful. Easy. What do we think? Super. We've got the boys in the gym. I'm gonna go back to the apartment, chill out for a bit. Then I will go and pick Meg back up when she's done. So stay tuned. Right guys, so one day out, this is what we are currently doing. Meg's in the gym, I'm watching Samson and Hani Rambod. I'm just chilling. So I will probably gonna have to pick her back up soon, but majority of the day's been pretty much working and just trying to relax as much as possible ahead of tomorrow. So game time. So we're gonna be a bit close up because I'm actually fully nude because Meg is giving me a shave. Just a little bit of a top up. I'm already pretty hair free. But anyway, meal number 4, I believe, which is 125 cream of rice, 100 banana, 10 almond butter, 50 pineapple, 20 whey iso pro. So I'll eat this, then I will go and get my tan. So stay tuned, guys. Right, so that's me all tanned up. As you can see, looking extra brown. Still got a little bit of shaving to do, but I might leave a little bit of stubble on. But the pro tan is actually pretty good. It sits pretty well. So I think I'm going to be alright. Now, Nathan's getting tanned up next to me as well. He's looking good, so I'm looking forward to the shot tomorrow. Should be a slight improvement in the package last week, especially with just letting the nerves go away, because last week I was a bit of a wreck. Not stepping on stage for such a long time is definitely not the one. Won't be happening again, and I don't think I'll need it. I think I can do what I need to do with a big off-season push-up and be able to come back next year and be a lot more competitive. Here he is, Mr. The Asher. Tell you what, I win the teeth competition now. Both trained by JP athletes, so we're on it. Tan is on, I'm ready for it.
Say, Nate, we're ready for it, brother.
We're ready for it, yeah?
You know, also all the guys on Kuba's page, support other gyms, local gyms, baby, local.
Get on it, Liverpool area, the best gym in North.
This is what it's about, look. Trend all day, baby. If you're not on the trend,
You've got to get on the trend, he says. I think Nathan's going to force some body in the body, yeah?
Know what it is, right, guys? Know what it is, right? All we're doing is settling the nerves. Yeah. You know, nerves, all that build up, all that water retention of the nerves, bit of a body in you. You're okay, you know what I mean? You're settled, you're calm, you're relaxed. You know, a few ounces in you, 6 to 8 ounces, you're flying.
This is why Nathan always nails it.
Nail the bottle.
Love it. Listen, you've got all of Nathan out, Jay.
Oh man, that's right with him.
You've got all of
Only
him.
one vodka.
So just chilling with the boys. We've got Nathan, we've got Jonathan, we've got Stefan, we've got Danny, we've got the big boys, we've got Jay. So I'm going to chill with them for 10 minutes. We've just may have had a shot of vodka with them. So I'm going to see if I can stand up in a moment, as I don't drink. So we shall see. But yeah, it's nice to catch up with the boys that you don't see as well quite often. So we'll see. So back at home now. Meg has kindly made my meal 5, which is 100 grams of chicken, 125 grams of rice, 50 grams of avocado, 10 almond butter, 20 grams of mushrooms, 30 grams of mushrooms, and 50 grams of pineapple. So
In a wine glass.
in a wine glass.
Extra fancy.
Because we are classy. Right, my guys, that will be the nightcap. So here we have 125 cream of rice. We've got 100 grams of banana. We've got 20 grams of almond butter, 20 grams of whey iso pro. Meg has got 70 grams of oats that were bought in Spain, the last bit of it, and 30 grams of chocolate orange cream of rice with 10 grams of dark chocolate dipped inside it. So I got that ready for her. She's going to get the rest of the food ready for herself. I'm going to eat this right now. I'm going to go to bed, and Meg will cap off the video for today and give you a finishing note. She's actually still working, which is bad girl, but we've got a lot of work on, and she's grafting, so needs must sometimes, right?
Yes.
Right, I'll sit down and eat this, and then you can cap us off.